Welcome to the Don Bosco in a Year podcast, brought to you by Mumbai Solutions.
Day 3. Anyone can imagine how much my mother worked and suffered in that disastrous year. The crisis of that year was overcome by constant hard work, by continuous thrift, by attention to the smallest details, and by occasional providential help. My mother often told me of these events, and my relatives and friends confirmed them. When that terrible scarcity was over and matters at home had improved, a convenient arrangement was proposed to my mother. However, she repeated again and again, God gave me a husband, and God has taken him away. With his death, the Lord put 3 sons under my care. I would be a cruel mother to abandon them when they need me most. On being told that her sons could be entrusted to a good guardian who would look after them well, she merely replied, a guardian could only be their friend, but I am a mother to these sons of mine. All the gold in the world could never make me abandon them. Her greatest care was given to instructing her sons in their true religion, making them value obedience, and keeping them busy with tasks suited to their age. When I was still very small, she herself taught me to pray. As soon as I was old enough to join my brothers, she made me kneel with them morning and evening. We would all recite our prayers together, including the rosary. I remember well how she herself prepared me for my first confession. She took me to church, made her own confession first, then presented me to the confessor. Afterwards, she helped me to make my thanksgiving. She continued to do this until I reached the age when she judged me able to use the sacrament well on my own. I had reached my 9th year. My mother wanted to send me to school, but this was not easy. The distance to Castelnuovo from where we lived was more than 3 miles. My brother Anthony was opposed to my boarding there. A compromise was eventually agreed upon. During the winter season, I would attend school at the nearby village of Capriglio. In this way, I was able to learn the basic elements of reading and writing. My teacher was a devout priest called Joseph Delacroix. He was very attentive to my needs, seeing to my instruction and even more to my Christian education. During the summer months, I went along with what my brother wanted by working in the fields. In the memoirs, Don Bosco omits a very important period of his life. To avoid trouble with Anthony, Mama Margaret sent the 11-year-old Johnny to find work for himself. Johnny worked 1.5 years as a farmhand in Moncuco at the farm of the Moglias. Margaret's brother Michael, who understood the boy's desire to be a priest, sent him back home. And the story then continues with Johnny's meeting with Father Colosso. Why did Don Bosco not mention his long stay at the farm of the Mugalias? We do not really know, but probably Don Bosco was reluctant to make a family problems public, and especially he would not give ground to criticize his mother for the harsh decision to send her son out of the house at such an early age.
Thank you for joining us today on this journey to know Don Bosco. May these reflections deepen our faith, guide us closer to God each day, and hope to see you all tomorrow. Till then, keep seeking, keep praying, keep growing.